darling, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia. If you're new here, if you're clicking on my video for the very first time, you deserve a round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us here, because we talk about books, we talk about movie adaptations, but we talk about books mostly. So welcome to my channel. To my returning subscribers, I love you. Well, I feel like I've been saying this a lot, so I need y'all to tell me how else you want me to appreciate you. Okay, do that in the comment section. Today, as you must have seen from the thumbnail, I'm going to be telling you 10 books that I would never read. People say never, but I can tell you from experience and my half-baked intuition that I would never read these books. And don't worry, I'm going to give you reasons why I have said I would never read them. So I'm going to preface this video by saying this list contains a variety of books that are deemed book talk popular, yeah, and so they are people's favorites. So if you know that you cannot handle people saying terrible things or anything remotely bad about your favorite book, if you know you cannot handle it, I think you should just leave this video and, you know, go about your day and keep on doing whatever it is we're doing on YouTube. But if you feel the need to drag me in the comment section, I don't mind. It's all conversation. I don't mind. So let's get into this video. Sophie, the book owl. The first book on this list, I'm using this so I don't forget what it is I want to say, because I tend to forget. First video on this list is the Shatter Me. First book on this list is the Shatter Me series. The cover is weird. I don't know if you have I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but we have to take a look at this cover for a second. This cover is weird. It's the eyelashes for me. Oof. I mean, what's with the eye? What the fuck? That and the fact that this series contains about 8 to 9 books. I understand a 5-book series, okay? I understand, even though in my experience I have never read a 5-book series. I have never. Yeah, the highest was 4. So me reading an 8-book series, never gonna happen. Maybe my next life I will. I don't think I will do that, not in this life. The second book on this list is the Jasmine Throne by Cersei. I respect people that have read this book. I respect them a lot. I mean a whole lot. I respect you guys, because if you have seen this book, you know that this book is thick, really thick. And for an ebook reader like me, that means that this book is going to be like 1,500 or 2,000 pages, and I don't think I'm ready for that. Because the last time I tried to download this book, I have downloaded it already, in case you haven't noticed. I have downloaded it already, and it's 1,800 pages according to Apple Books, and I don't think I can read 1,800 pages by a new author that I don't really know, because I have not read any other thing by Cersei, so it feels weird trusting her. That's a lot of trust for a new author, because I have to trust her to take me down this lengthy journey, and I don't think I can do that, because I haven't read anything else. Maybe I'll read something else, but this particular book, nope, too big, thank you. The next book on this list is Cersei by Madeline Miller. This book is still on my TBR, still in my library, but I think I have taken it off my TBR. It's still in my library though, sitting pretty. I wish it was a hard copy, because I would have given it out at least to anyone else that would value the book as much as other people do, because everyone kept on raving about how this book took them on an emotional journey, and I wanted that for myself, and that is why I downloaded this book. But bruv, I haven't actually opened the book, and it's been months. It's been sitting in my library for months. That says I'm not going to read it, because I've been reading every other thing but this book. That's sad. I wish every time that it's a hard copy, so I could just, you know, give it out on one of my book dates or something, just exchange books, and I'll just give it out to someone else that would appreciate it, but not me. But then it so happens that it's not a hard copy, it's not a hardback, unfortunately. 4, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. My subscribers know that I love a good thriller. I love a good thriller, okay? But this book makes me doubt it sometimes, because how do I say I love a good thriller and I haven't actually opened this book? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I am tired of books trying to teach me how to murder my son, my husband, how to get away with murder. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe. Because I know for a fact that I'm not going to get into this book, no matter how promising it might sound. I have listened to videos, like reviews on it, and nothing is intriguing enough. Nothing is intriguing me. Nothing is making me want to read this book. Nah, jeez, nah. The 5th book on this list is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This book, I still have beef with the Paris apartment. I had a problem with the amount of POVs I found in that book. And for the longest, I've been raving and raging about how many POVs that book had and how it's not supposed to have so much POVs. I forgot that if Lucy Foley's writing resonated well with me, I wouldn't have had a problem with the POVs. Because I read a book that had multiple POVs, a thriller novel that had multiple POVs, and I gulped it down. Like, I ate it and left no crumbs. So it had me thinking, I know for a fact that the writing is the problem. So if the writing is the problem, I don't think I can get into this book. No, I don't think I can. Her writing is just not for me. The next book on this list is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I just realized that I said I was going to read any other thing by Madeline Miller, and now this one too. And this has been sitting in my library for about 5 months now. 5 months, yeah. And I haven't actually opened it. I don't know what I have against Madeline Miller. Oof. All the Madeline Miller fans, I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what it is. But this particular one, I have a genuine reason why I cannot get into this. I love Greek mythology, okay? I love Greek mythology. But one part of Greek mythology that I don't really fuck with is the Trojan War and the Greek army and whatnot. I don't care about those. And Achilles, if you know the story of Achilles, you know that Achilles led the Trojan War. So that alone is reason for me not to get into this. If you want to write a retelling, if you want me to enjoy a retelling, rather, it has to be about a mythology that I actually enjoyed as a story itself, like a story in itself. Because if I did not enjoy it, a retelling of that, I would not enjoy it as well. So I have not gotten into this because of that. So yeah. The 7th book on this list is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This title shows a bold author, okay? I saw a video of this man on my TikTok account where he was joking about how he wrote a book titled They Both Die at the End, and they actually both died at the end. And it was funny. I laughed because in my mind I was like, the balls of this man. How ballsy. Really, because you have to be brave. You have to be very, very brave to write a book like this, because you're literally telling everyone how it's going to end. And I don't like people spoiling books for me. And my mutuals on Book Talk have told me, oh, it's not about the end, it's about the journey in between. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not interested. You've ruined it for me. Even if I know they're going to die at the end, what exactly am I reading for? I don't need you to spoil the end of the book for me. No, hell no. The next book on this list is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I have to tell you, I have nothing against E. Lockhart. I have nothing against her. I haven't even read anything by her. But this book, the cover, first of all, is, I wouldn't say lame, it's just weird. It's just meh, like, I don't know. And maybe it's the fact that they were liars and I don't really like people with low moral standards. I'm just messing with y'all. Well, like, I just cannot read this book. Nothing is intriguing me. I haven't even listened to a good review on this, and I don't know. I just cannot. I just will never get into it. Yeah, that's just it. The ninth book on this list is The Invisible Life of Adilaro. This book cover is annoying. I judge books by their cover, but we have to take a second to look at this cover. What's with this? What is this? This book cover is annoying because what am I? A granny? Well, I don't understand. How old do you think I am? The cover has to be mind-blowing, okay? For me to, be intrigued enough to want to get into it. It has to be mind-blowing alongside the blurb. And now let's get to the blurb, because the blurb shows The Invisible Life of Adilaro. Now, who is Adilaro or whatever? I'm mispronouncing her name. I know that I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry. Who is she? Don't answer that. I know who she is. A French woman in 1714. 1714. What's my business with someone from 1714? Anything in a book that takes me beyond the 1980s, I am not interested. I am going to kindly decline this offer. Thank you so much. I'm not, Jesus. Goodness. And the 10th book on this list is Red, White, Yellow, Blue by Casey McQuiston. Now, I have heard and watched reviews on it, okay, and nothing is pushing me to, get into this book. I love sapphic bookworks. I love sapphic books. I've read a ton of sapphic books myself, but this one is just, there's nothing, like, aside the fact that the guy fell in love with a royal prince or a prince or whatever, nothing else is dragging me to this. Like, what else happened? No one can tell me what else happened. I'm pained because I have read reviews and it's not like the Goodreads reviews are not even encouraging. They're not even encouraging, to be honest. They're not. So that's the list of books that I've never read, and I'm sure that I'll never read. This is not me saying never say never, and then I'll come back much later in the future and come and tell you, oh, I have read a book from this list. Oh my goodness, I'm not a woman. I'm a woman of my words. Now, before you leave this video, pause. If you like this video so far, give it a thumbs up. Like my video so that other people can see what you have enjoyed. And if you liked me, because I feel like definitely someone liked my voice or whatever it is I had to say. If you are one of those people, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and tell me whatever it is that you felt alongside this video. If you did not like what I have said so far, share your thoughts in the comment section as well. I love you guys. See you later.